And harvesting has begun here at this orchard in Hereford, surrounded by apples, and the weather has been pretty good for them, and these will be turned into cider. Weather-wise today, it is cloudy, there is some rain, and the outlook turns cooler for all of us, even cold enough for some snow. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Yeah, it's worth staying tuned.
And there might be some sunshine coming, but there might not be as well, Laura.
It has been warm. We have had the heat wave in September, we had the warm weather in October, and actually it is great news for the growing season here because it means that apples have continued to grow throughout the season. But yes, as we head through the next few days, a northerly blast of air will bring snow. You'll see it, I'm sure, headlines in the papers. I thought I'd get in there first and say it will just be across the mountaintops of Scotland, but I think a noticeable chill as temperatures drop by up to 10 degrees for all of us. But yes, I'm at an orchard this morning where actually the weather this summer has been pretty good, and you'll notice that your apples are bigger and juicier this year, but these are not for eating. Oh no, they are for making cider. So let me talk you through the process. First of all, we have this here behind me. It's like a giant bath for the apples, and the apples get dumped into here and then they get washed. Now, you may not know that Hereford, where I am this morning, produces more cider than anywhere else in the entire world. In the UK, drink more cider than any other country in the world. So once they are put into here, they then are collected and moved into the machine here behind me, where they are washed, and then they go on the conveyor belt and they go into the giant pile behind there. Now, in that pile, they will be collected today 70 lorries of apples to go and make cider, and every single one of those carries 30 tons of apples. And in the UK, every single year, we drink 1.4 billion pints of cider, and the weather this year means yours will just taste that little bit juicier. So, yes, the weather this summer was welcome news, particularly the warm June, which was great right at the start of the season, and they'll be harvesting here for 12 weeks in total. Now, weather-wise, things are changing. It has been very mild for October, but a northerly blast of air will see cold conditions flood across the country. And it's this northerly wind that means temperatures will plummet, and it will be cold enough, yes, like I said, for some snow across the tops of the mountain in Scotland. But this weekend, temperatures about 10 degrees down on where they were last weekend, from being way above average to being below average. How does it look today? Well, it's a transition day. A weather front with outbreaks of rain for much of England and Wales, and that rain is set to be heavy as we head through the day. A warning in force for today and for tomorrow for Wales and southern areas of England. But temperature-wise in the south, we could just get up to 20 degrees, but most of us in the teens. Scotland and Northern Ireland, a chilly start to the day with a frost, but plenty of sunshine to boot. But the trend is turning colder with widespread nighttime frosts and snow in Scotland. Good morning to you from Garnon's farm, surrounded by apples, where harvest is in full swing. Earlier we saw the apples being cleaned and washed, but now they are being tipped into a lorry where they are going to be heading to the mill to make cider. Cider for Strongbow, Inches and Bulmers. And did you know 70 lorries will head to the mill today, and we drink more cider than any other country in the world. And lately, the weather has been perfect for it, but all change as we head through the next few days, turning cooler and turning wetter. How do things look for today? Well, it's divided. Cloudy with rain in the south, fine sunny in the north. Now, first thing this morning with clear skies in the north, a chilly start to the day with even a touch of frost, but a price worth paying because at least there's plenty of sunshine. Further south, it is cloudy, it is dull, it's damp, it's drizzly, it's mud, and that rain is heavy. And a warning from the Met Office for Wales and southern England for rain most of today and for into tomorrow as well. And temperature-wise, we'll notice a downward trend. That continues today. We're talking mid to high teens at best for most of us, maybe just 20 across the south and east. So how do things pan out as we head through the next 7 days? Well, we'll start off across the north of the UK first of all. Good morning to you. I'm at an orchard where harvest is in full swing, and at the moment it's been pretty mild so far this month, but it's set to turn cooler for all of us as we head through the next few days. A northerly blast of air will push away the mild conditions into the near continent, and temperatures will fall as we head through the next few days. And it means today's weather is divided. The cooler air already moving in across the northern half of the UK, where it's sunny and dry. In the south, it is cloudy with rain, and a warning from the Met Office for how heavy the rain is set to be today into tomorrow, up to 60 or 70 millimetres in some areas with a risk of localised flooding. So England and Wales today, cloudy, dull, damp, drizzly. The rain is heavy, but it will ease as we head through the day. And temperature-wise, we're looking maybe just up to 20 degrees Celsius. Cooler, sunnier conditions follow on across the north, but temperatures in the mid to maybe high teens at best. This evening and overnight tonight, the whole band of cloud and rain starts to clear away. And the outlook for all of us as we head through the weekend is for temperatures tumble. That's it for me for now. There's plenty more still to come. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV1. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. I'm at Garson's Farm in Hereford, where the apple harvesting season is in full swing. And this is how the process begins. This is the biggest cider. Now, the UK drinks more cider than any other country in the whole world. Hereford makes more cider than any other part of the entire world. And every single year in the UK, we drink 1.4 billion pints of cider, and this is where the process begins. Now, weather-wise, as we head through the next few days, things are turning cooler, perhaps not perfect for cider drinking. And why is that? Now, northerly winds push away the warm, humid conditions we've had of late, and it also brings with it rain. So today is a divided tale. Fine, sunny conditions after a chilly start across the north, but cloudy with rain further south. And as we head through the day today, we stick with sunshine for much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, but pretty much anywhere from the Midlands southwards is cloudy today. A wet morning, the rain will be heavy. It will ease as we head through the afternoon, so dull, damp and drizzly. And top temperatures today maybe just up to 20 degrees Celsius. So warmth a distant memory through the next few days. We see nighttime frost returning and a northerly blast of air with even some snow across the Scottish mountains.